Ring of Honor sold to Tony Khan. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. A big welcome to those of you listening on TheWrestlingRevolution.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Find out how at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
AEW.
Tony Khan delivered his big announcement at the top of Wednesday night's Dynamite.
Today I signed a deal. I just became the new owner of Ring of Honor.
That clip from last night's Dynamite. Khan has agreed to acquire Ring of Honor from Sinclair Broadcasting. That includes ROH's video library, assets, and other intellectual property. A news release stated that the acquisition will be completed by an entity that is wholly owned by Tony Khan. More details will be announced over the coming weeks. Ring of Honor is on a self-imposed hiatus. It's been that way since December. Most of its talents were released from their contracts. ROH's return show, Supercard of Honor, is still scheduled for April 1st in Garland, Texas. Two legends from ROH's past opened Dynamite. Bryan Danielson beat Christopher Daniels. The Young Bucks are in the AEW Tag Title match at Revolution. They won the Casino Tag Royale on Wednesday's Dynamite. The last man thrown out by Matt Jackson was Darius Martin. He made a surprise return to reform Top Flight with his brother Dante. Darius had been out of action since he suffered a torn ACL 1 year ago. Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez beat AEW Women's Champion Dr. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Rosa pinned Baker with the Fire Thunder driver. Adam Cole and Red Dragon beat AEW Champion Hangman Page, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds. Cole pinned Reynolds with the Boom. Wardlow made quick work of Cesar Bononi. CM Punk was left bloodied after an attack by MJF. And Chris Jericho appeared to make amends with Santana and Ortiz in a brief backstage segment. Another qualifier for the Face of the Revolution ladder match is set for Friday night's Rampage. Ethan Page will face Christian Cage. Sammy Guevara will defend the TNT Championship on Rampage in a three-way against Darby Allin and Andrade El Idolo. Two matches are now set for the buy-in pre-show before Sunday's Revolution pay-per-view. Hook versus QT Marshall, and Chris Statlander versus Legit Layla Hirsch.
WWE.
The NXT UK Championship is on the line on Thursday's show. Ilya Dragunov is defending the gold against Nathan Frazer. Amari Miller tweeted that she suffered a concussion during her match against Lash Legend on Tuesday's NXT. Vince McMahon is scheduled to appear on Thursday's episode of The Pat McAfee Show.
Impact Wrestling.
Thursday night's Impact Wrestling is the last stop before Saturday's Sacrifice special. Chelsea Green will face Tasha Steelz. The winner will challenge Mickie James for the Knockouts title at Sacrifice. Also on Thursday's show, Jay White will lead his revamped Bullet Club lineup of Chris Bay and the Good Brothers into an 8-man tag against the men White ousted from Bullet Club, the Gorillas of Destiny, and Violent by Design's Diener and Joe Doring. Plus, Eddie Edwards versus Steve Macklin and Madison Rayne versus Cassie Lee. A match is announced for the Countdown to Sacrifice pre-show on Saturday. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett versus Rich Swann and Willie Mack. EC3's fledgling Control Your Narrative promotion has signed a deal that will put its shows on Pro Wrestling TV, a streaming network that is set to launch in April.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
The New Japan Cup tournament is underway. 8 first-round matches went down on Wednesday. There weren't too many surprises. IWGP World Champion Kazuchika Okada beat Junior Champ El Desperado. Taichi got past Toru Yano. Hiroki Goto beat Yuji Nagata. Hiroshi Tanahashi beat Yo. Tetsuya Naito took care of Yujiro Takahashi. Jeff Cobb beat Togi Makabe. Shima beat Takamichi Noku. And Yoshihashi beat Tomoaki Hanma. The tournament resumes with more first-round matches on Sunday. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, March 3rd. Be sure you're subscribed to this feed so you don't miss our next update. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.